Scott from aristocob.com.
I'm Seth from MarkwoodAdventures.com.
And together we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club, and this is...
Tobacco Advent, day
10.
10. It's Tuesday.
December 10th.
That's right.
It's kind of a coincidence, isn't it, that the 10 falls on the 10th.
Yeah, we planned it that way.
Counting down to Christmas. So
Really counting up to Christmas, because we started at 1 and are going to 25.
it feels like a countdown.
Okay.
I'm just
So we
saying,
had started
maybe,
backwards?
It feel maybe.
Okay.
But that's not how the way Advent calendars work.
No,
Advent
I know.
calendars are calendars that
That's why we did that.
count up, but it is really a countdown.
As much as I enjoy the tobacco, why haven't we had any chocolate in our bags
That's a good question.
for our
Everyone
Advent
sent us-
calendar?
You know, I have some gelt.
I don't know what that is.
It's I have some.
Hoping it's chocolate.
It's chocolate candy, chocolate coins. It's something that you get at Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So I bought some of that and a couple dreidels to show Smuckers how to play with the dreidel.
Nice.
We're
How
Christians.
does that help us here?
We're Christians, but we do some things that are
Jewish.
different. Yes, we do. We had a menorah a couple years too.
Uh-huh.
Just that was. I don't know about any of the rest of you, but I had never bought so many candles in all my life. I don't know if you start with all fresh candles every day. We did, and man, you go through a lot of candles.
Yeah, well, you know, we didn't have the blessing of the Maccabees or the...
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been oil, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so let me go back and pick a cornament. Let's see, the 10th is right here.
I'm going to work real hard now.
I know. Oh, this chair swivels. All right, there's the cornament for today.
Excellent.
And who does that go to?
I don't know.
The gentleman who sent us...
Could be a lady.
No, these are gentlemen.
Really? All of them?
Yep. We had no lady participants in this Tobacco Advent. Well, that's not true. That's not true. Who is that from? Real quick. Let me see. Who? Let me see. No. You know what? We did have a lady who participated as part of a pair. So,
Gotcha. Yep.
Sorry. I didn't mean to leave
Not this one.
one lady out.
This is from Kevin Poe, our good friend.
Yes.
Stocked us up. This is McClelland's Frog Morton's Cellar.
Whoa. Now there's a popular line of tobacco. The Frog
I've had
Morton.
some Frog Morton.
Yeah, you've had Frog Morton on the Bayou.
That's right.
And Frog Morton on the town. He was looking very
Yes.
dapper.
He had a top hat, like a fancy gentleman farmer might. They had all ties together.
That's true. That's true. All right, so a little bit about this. Frog Morton Cellar is a mellow, fragrant Latakia blend, aged with stave cubes cut from barrels, used to mature and flavor Frog Morton's own special whiskeys. I didn't know Frog Morton had whiskeys.
Me either.
Interesting.
It's really interesting.
So when you make a wooden barrel, the pieces that make up the barrel, each of those is referred to as a stave, and they have to have an angle cut on the two opposing edges, and they have to be. Each board is barrel shaped. They're wider in the center than they are on the ends. That's what gives a barrel its distinctive shape. Also adds greatly to the strength of a barrel.
Yeah, they're hard to break, aren't they?
They are. So today I'm going to be smoking this.
As we learned from the late, great Donkey Kong. He can throw a barrel all day long.
It's true, they don't break. I'm smoking today in a Lady Godiva. That is an Eaton pipe, which is, as I've mentioned before, basically a Pony Express pipe without an external polish and without the plaster of Paris filling. So
Or without the pony.
we call it the Lady Godiva because it's naked.
Definitely Latakia.
And why am I doing it? Why am I not smoking in my Morgan nose warmer?
I don't know.
Still giving it a rest. It's so cold in my shop right now that it wasn't able to dry out. So give it another day. Yeah, definitely Latakia, for sure. All right, so what can you tell us about Latakias, boy?
Typically, he doesn't like them.
No, we can talk about...
Oh.
No, what can you tell us about me?
Sorry. But I do, I think. I've learned over the last few days. I like it. They have been pre-cooked a little bit.
During the drying process, they actually have a fire going in the building where they're being dried, and that smoke cures, kind of like smoked barbecue, right?
I was like, why didn't you say that in the first place? Latakia is the barbecue of tobacco. That sounds delicious. In fact, that should be on every Latakia.
The reason I don't
tobacco
make it is because I like barbecue.
Right. Bacon flavored tobacco.
I don't think anybody's done that yet, but we ought to try that. That could be done.
You heard it here first.
Tobacco?
Well, we're going to wrap the tobacco in bacon and then cook it. Then we'll see.
You know, tobaccos would be artificial bacon, back to soy again from yesterday.
Nobody likes soy.
You like this?
But yeah, I do.
I thought you would.
If for no other reason than Frog Morton makes me feel fancy.
But today, he's in the cellar.
I think that I understand. Let me rephrase this. I think that if I had a really strong, I can imagine a Latakia being a very overpowering flavor, very strong. So far, of the tobaccos that we've tried that have a Latakia, I don't think we've had one that's
Right.
been really
Predominant Latakia.
right.
Right.
And so I can see why you would say you don't care for it, typically, because if someone says, here, have this Latakia, if it's a strong flavor, I don't know that I would like it either. But in a subtle, mixed in with other stuff, like this has been and all the other times we've had it, I like it. It adds a completely different element to the flavor.
I guess it is like any other flavoring. You can overwhelm any dish, if you're talking about food, with any one flavorful component.
Sure.
And that's all you taste. It's sort of like hot sauce. You know, hot sauce that's nothing but hot is not good.
Yeah.
It's got to have flavor.
I hate that. I hate, there's a certain level where hot sauce gets it, it's just,
It becomes a novelty,
just
right?
for burn, yeah, just for burning. There's, other than to showboat and prove that you can take it like a man, there's really no point to it. It's not enjoyable.
All right. So this is enjoyable.
I
Way
like
to
that.
go, Frog Morton.
Another one that's kind of subtle.
Now, Frog Morton is made by who again? Do you remember?
Fancy.
McClelland.
McClelland.
McClelland, they're the ones, if you remember, we've had some of their Christmas blends that when you pop the tin open, it smells like Worcestershire sauce or like ketchup.
Yes.
Those are McClellands.
With
I
a
don't
name
know
like
what they're putting in it, but
with a name like McClelland, you need to be making whiskey or scotch. That makes sense to me.
yeah,
Never heard of them
as a
whiskey maker, but you kind of have to, I think. The two things, whiskey and fancy tobacco. I mean, really, have you seen the frog on the thing? Always reminds me of the dancing frog from the old.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Yep.
I know that song only because of that cartoon.
Does anyone know it for any other
I
reason?
think so. That was probably.
If you know that
was
song
probably an
for a
Al
reason,
Jolson number.
if you know that song for a reason other than Looney Tunes, please let us know. Here or on tobaccoadvent.com, or you can post without a Google Plus account.
Or any other fancy frog you might be aware of. All right.
Kermit gets fancy sometimes.
That's true. All right. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Make it a big day.
That's right. Happy Tobacco Advent.